everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time here with me on my media channel. And hey, happy Thanksgiving, and the holidays are in full bloom. We are unboxing what was definitely a Black Friday splurge. This is something I like to do every few years. I like to upgrade to the NOOK tablets. NOOK is my e-reader choice, more so than the Kindle or the Kobo, although in all fairness, a lot of them have turned into mini tablets, and you can download the apps from all of the ebook stores, and they all pretty much work the same way. But because of the Barnes & Noble premium membership card I have, I side with the NOOK, and of course, I try to buy from Kindle at least because screw Amazon. Now, these tablets are, reasonably priced. They are very nice, and so figure we would unbox this new one. It's the Frost Blue edition. This is a 9-inch Lenovo tablet. This is a couple inches smaller than the last tablet that I got, which I believe was 11 or 12, but I'm sure it'll still be pretty good. Of course, the NOOK reading app comes preloaded and ready for purchase. So this one, let's see some of it has a 9-inch HD display, quad-core processor, all-day battery life, thin and light, stylish design. And we're going to open it and we're going to see what it looks like in person. Like, I am a huge reader. I've made a couple videos on this channel about certain book collections I have, but as you can probably figure out, it's kind of difficult to unbox a book. I mean, there might be certain books that have better visuals on them, so maybe we could do that if you want. You can comment below if you want to see something like that. But let's look at this device now. How do I pull this? Oh, there's a sticker up here. That's why it's not. I would complain about these stickers being too hard to take off, but at the same time, we are talking about a fairly pricey item, so they would probably want to make this a little bit more difficult. There's also a sticker down here, so I understand why they would want to make it more difficult, because you don't want people to open the plastic and then easily be able to take this off. You want people to have like a little bit of a fight in it, just in case they're at the Barnes & Noble or Best Buy or wherever you're going to buy this, trying to unbox it. So, okay, there we go. I always love the experience of opening a new electronic device. So, take this off, and that's the device. That's the device. Oh wow, that's really reflective there. Will the thing turn on? It probably won't. It probably needs to be charged. Oh no, no, there, it's turning on. It's turning on. So, okay. Well, while we're waiting for that to go on, they have included a couple other little things like this is how you include an SD card for more storage, which I do. We have the setup things. I will do that later, or I'll set it up off screen and then we'll kind of look at it real quick. They do have a charger. There you go. All right, and I'm going to take a brief moment to pause this so that I can set this all up. All right, folks, so we're actually going to have to come back tomorrow, although you won't notice it's going to be the same video because I have to connect the devices to transfer everything, and I'll show you the results. But in the meantime, let's kind of look at, the design in the back. It has Barnes & Noble's new logo. It's very nice. I like the design. This probably won't be seen by me much because I'm going to be getting a book cover. It does support Dolby Atmos. That's really neat. So, yeah, the device is really light in the hand. Like, it almost feels like a paperweight, to be honest. And it's very cool. But, they do have an option where you can transfer things. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to obviously cut away to tomorrow, and then you can see what's going on there. So I'm going to end this for me today, but for you, this will just be a couple seconds, and we will continue to see what the end results of the transfer are. All right, so as you could see there, I was transferring my stuff and I decided while I was at it, I might as well set up some of my apps. The way that you set up the apps is you kind of hold and you can move things around, but as you can see, there's not a, they give a lot of space between the apps, so it's not as customizable as you would think. Some of them, if you hold them, have this thing called widgets, and you can put a widget somewhere on the screen if you want, but these widgets take up a lot of space, so sometimes it's just not practical. Like you see this YouTube music thing, and like, see, that's just a lot of space for like a widget. They do have this thing where supposedly you can like shorten it, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything, which is interesting. As for, you know, this is like my Kobo thing, and whatever my most recent book I'm reading will be displayed there. Things like the Google and the photos and the NOOK hub and obviously the NOOK, those are all preloaded. I don't think you can move this around. Maybe under home settings you can, but it seems like those are stuck there, which, you know, for those of you who are following the DOJ monopoly suit against Google, this is one of the things they're talking about. I bet you Google paid a lot of money to have these things just, you know, there, so you can't really change them. And you see, I don't really need the Google Assist right there. So, you know, all the apps can be found by going there. So as you can see, there's a lot of the apps. Some of these things I probably should remove because I don't think I need some of them on here, but I'll worry about that later. As for the quality of the books, let's check out Disney in between. Oh, that's not good. So let's go to the NOOK app. It seems to work there. So there's the library. Oh, I was scrolling, so that's a little down. Let's go. You can show only the downloaded items if you want. Because I'm currently, oh no, I do not want to remove the book. I want to show the book because this is a good book. And so let's see here. Tap the footer of the page repeatedly to cycle the page count. Okay, that's nice. So as you can see, pages and everything, like I just love how that looks. Very, very, very nice. Now, if you are doing a manga, like let's go to Viz Media and let's use Mao. One of the few major Rumiko Takahashi series I've not read fully, so might as well check it out. So as you can see, it looks really nice. You can scroll it pretty easily. We'll only do a couple pages because I don't want to be accused of copyright infringement, but it all looks nice. So yeah, this is a very nice tablet. As you could see from the other video, when I was transferring, it is smaller than my last NOOK, so I would probably prefer to read the graphic novels on that one than this one, but it's only a couple inches smaller, and that one kind of needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Like I'm going to be resetting it because it's got some slowdown, so maybe some bugs got into it or something. So now I'm going to use this to kind of, you know, reset the other one. But yeah, so anyway, that's the new tablet. And again, I do like the blue. I do like the blue. I like the design. Some people would say, well, why would I get this? I have like an iPad or a Surface. I'll just use that. You know, maybe I'm just old-fashioned this way. I prefer having different devices for different things. Like I still have my iPod, and I will probably get a Sony Walkman when the iPod finally dies. Like I like having a device that just plays my MP3s and things like that. I like having a device that just reads books. Is there a way to center that a little bit better? Why not? And so this is a good one. You know, it's like it retails for $150. Since it's a holiday season, you could probably get that a little cheaper. I certainly did. And yeah, so I really like this one. But I would like to ask, do any of you have this, and what do you think of it? I'd love to know. So comment below. I'd even love to hear what your e-reader device preference is. And Well, I guess I'll see you at the library, or maybe not, because you can now check out libraries on the Nook. This app, Libby, right here. This is a library book. I already have some books checked out through Libby. So yeah, there you go. So, but I would like to know what you're reading as well. So take care, everyone. Hey, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Just a few more things. First of all, the names that you see on the screen, these are our Patreon and YouTube member supporters. And I thank each and every one of them. Their support helps me make exclusive videos for Patreon and YouTube members, as well as keep the channel running. And of course, is just of huge kindness to me. Also, don't forget to check out the iCritic-led podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, whatever podcasting service you listen to, it is there. We definitely want to see you there. And hey, there's also other videos that you can check out. So, check out these other channels, these other videos, especially that one. I think that's a really good one.